Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a video today to talk about the current Hypervenom upper mix-up situation that started yesterday. I've gotten hundreds of messages in regards to basically what upper is or is not available on the Spark Brilliance Hypervenom Phantom 2 and Hypervenom Finish. That obviously is supposed to look like what I'm holding in my hands, featuring the original Nike skin upper, whereas pretty much every single retailer, including Nike themselves, has this particular colorway of the Phantom 2 as well as the Finish with the original Phantom 2 and Finish upper, which of course is wrong. So to very kind of quickly answer why the pictures are wrong, that's really just it. The pictures are wrong. If you order a pair, this is the product that you're going to receive. This is the production version of the Phantom 2 as well as the Finish with the original Nike skin upper, and it's the only version of the shoe that Nike actually made. So regardless of what is pictured, regardless of what website you order it from, this is the product that you're going to receive with the original Nike skin upper. All the pictures are wrong, to put things very simply. Why are the pictures wrong? That's kind of what I'm going to talk about in this video, and it's not necessarily specific to this particular situation. This is one of the more recent situations that, again, has caused some confusion, but it actually happens all the time. Just generally not on as big of a scale or on a feature that is quite as noticeable as the upper just being straight up wrong. So basically this is how it works, guys. If you own a soccer store, you are required to make an order from a brand like Nike or Adidas or Puma or whatever big brand it may be about 9 months to a year in advance of the product actually being available and going for sale to the public. So what a company like Nike will do is they'll make a pre-production salesman sample to show to the retailer, to show to the stores prior to the official release, which, like I said, is generally about 9 months to a year in advance of the production of these salesman samples. So the salesman sample is a rough idea of what that final product is going to look like. In the case of the Phantom 2 being part of the Spark Brilliance pack, 9 months ago when those salesman samples were created, they obviously did not intend on re-releasing the original Nike skin upper. That's why the pictures that you see are the original Hypervenom Phantom 2 upper that obviously didn't end up being the final product. Now, like I said, within the time period where they make those pre-production samples and the actual production of the shoe, which is generally about 3 months, 2 months, sometimes even 1 month in advance of the actual release, the company can obviously decide to make changes, whether it be with the colorway. Sometimes it's a different color lace, sometimes it's a small little detail in the graphic, sometimes it's just tweaks to the color itself, and sometimes it's a completely different upper, which happens to be the case with this new Hypervenom in the Spark Brilliance colorway pack. So, like I said, within the salesman sample production and the actual production of the shoe, they decided to change the upper completely. Now, the reason why the pictures are wrong is they actually keep, the stores actually keep those pre-production samples or are loaned the pre-production samples to take pictures to have ready on their website when the product actually gets released to the public, because they have to have a picture of the product ready to post so buyers can pre-order the product even prior to them actually having the shoes in stock, which is the case right now. All of the new Hypervenoms are on pre-order. None of the retailers actually have them yet. So the only pictures that they have to post are those pre-production sample variations that they took pictures of months ago. And honestly, guys, the people who actually know about the products and the people that kind of operate the websites generally aren't on the same page. They don't communicate with each other. The website people are given pictures and they're told to post them on a certain day. So if the pictures are wrong, they generally don't tend to pick up on that. And it's something they kind of have no other choice with, even if they did pick up on it. If you're a store and you have this product for sale, you have to have some kind of picture on display. And if they don't have a picture of the exact final product, generally a picture of the salesman sample variation tends to be good enough. In this particular situation, it's just caused a lot of confusion. But like I said, even the websites that have the pictures of this colorway with the old upper, should you order a pair, this is the version that you're going to get. It's the only version of this Spark Brilliance Hypervenom that they produced with the original Nike Skin upper. So another example of this, if you just want another example, is actually the original Hypervenom Phantom. For those of you guys that can remember back to the release of this shoe a couple of years ago, this is a salesman sample version, which as you guys can see when I flip it over, it has 3 studs in the heel and a different stud pattern in the forefoot. And when this shoe first came out on pre-order, this is the variation of the shoe that pretty much every website had pictured until they finally got their stock of the production model that they would actually be selling. So for the first week or so, this is what was pictured on a lot of websites, and people were super confused because it wasn't the product that they were seeing to be made actually available in the press releases. So that's why sometimes you see the product that's unveiled and the product that's pictured for sale on a lot of these retail websites. There can be some differences between the shoes. That's just because before the actual production of the shoe and when they make those pre-production samples, there is often times where they do make some changes to the shoe, be it more significant or be it very minor. Sometimes you notice it, sometimes you don't, and that's why you see variation sometimes when a new shoe or a new colorway is released. So again, regardless of what is pictured on any retailer that you look at selling the new Phantom 2 or the Finish with the original Nike Skin upper, even if you see the old upper, you're going to receive a pair with the original Nike Skin upper if you actually do order them. So keep that in mind. As far as Nike themselves posting the wrong pictures, that is, I guess, kind of a little bit ignorant on their part in terms of just not realizing that they posted the wrong stuff. I don't have any kind of explanation for them. The retailers I can understand because they have no other option, but Nike themselves should have the right pictures up. They don't. That's kind of inexcusable. But again, this is kind of a quick little video to explain the confusion and explain why this confusion exists. Not just with this particular shoe, it's existed in the past, it'll exist in the future. It's just not a perfect system, guys, and that's the situation. So hopefully this video helped to clarify that for you, and hopefully will clarify a future release if something like this ever does happen again, which I almost guarantee you that it will at one point or another. But if you have any other questions, let me know down below in the comment section. If you are interested in either of the new Phantom 2 or Finish variations with the original Nike Skin upper, I'll leave review page links down below in the description for both of those two shoes. If you go to those review pages, you will find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you'll be able to get, again, either the Phantom 2 or the Finish below their normal retail prices. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.